Now, congratulations on your discovery, which may well prove to be among the most significant in the history of science. I know there have been some conflicting views held by some of you regarding the need for complete security in this matter. However, I accept the need for absolute secrecy in this, and I hope you will too. The purpose of my visit here is to gather additional facts and opinions on the situation, and to prepare a report to the Council, recommending when and how the news should eventually be announced. Well, I think that's about it. Any questions?
When we first found it, we thought it might be an outcrop of magnetic rock, but all the geological evidence was against it. And not even a big nickel-iron meteorite could produce a field as intense as this. So we decided to have a look.
We thought it might be the upper part of some buried structure, so we excavated out on all sides, but unfortunately we didn't find anything else.
And what's more, the evidence seems pretty conclusive that it hasn't been covered up by natural erosion or other forces. It seems to have been deliberately buried.
Deliberately buried.
Just a moment. I've just picked up a fault in the AE-35 unit.
Well, then I suppose we'll have to bring it in, but first I'd like to go over this with Frank and get down to mission control.
X-Ray Delta One, this is Mission Control. Roger your plan to go EVA and replace Alpha Echo, a 3-5 unit, prior to failure.
Well, hell, I'm damned if I can find anything wrong with it.
Yes. It's puzzling. I would recommend that we put the unit back in operation and let it fail. It should then be a simple matter to track down the cause. We can certainly afford to be out of communication for the short time it will take to replace it.
X-Ray Delta One, this is Mission Control. Roger your 1930. We concur with your plan to replace number 1 unit to check fault prediction. We should advise you, however, that our preliminary findings indicate that your onboard 90000 computer is in error predicting the fault. I say again, in error predicting the fault. X-Ray Delta One, this is Mission Control. 2049er, transmission concluded.
I hope the two of you are not concerned about this.
How would you account for this discrepancy between you and the Twin 9000?
Well, I don't think there is any question about it. It can only be attributable to human error. This sort of thing has cropped up before, and it has always been due to human error. The 9000 series has a perfect operational record.
Rotate about, please, Hal. Rotate the pod, please, Hal. I don't think he can hear us.
Let's say we put the unit back and it doesn't fail, huh? That would pretty well wrap it up as far as Hal was concerned, wouldn't it?
Well, we'd be in very serious trouble.
We would, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell could we do? If he were proven to be malfunctioning, I wouldn't see how we'd have any choice but disconnection.
I'm afraid I agree with you. You know, another thing just occurred to me. Well, as far as I know, no 9,000 computers have been disconnected.
Well, no 9,000 computers ever found up before.
That's not what I mean. Well, I'm not so sure. What do you think about it?
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
Hello, Hal, do you read me? Hello, Hal, do you read me?
Hello, Hal, do you read me? Do you read me, Hal?
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it. I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
Open the doors.
Dave, this conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Hal? Hal! Hal!
Good day, gentlemen. This is a pre-recorded briefing made prior to your departure, in which, for security reasons of the highest importance, has been known on board during the mission only by your HAL 9000 computer. Now that you are in Jupiter's space and the entire crew is revived, it can be told to you. 18 months ago, the first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered. It was buried 40 feet below the lunar surface, near the crater Tycho. Except for a single, very powerful radio emission aimed at Jupiter, the 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert. Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.